Bro, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Bro, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy, Damar here, man. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks daily. What's good, man? It's your boy. Listen. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know some of y'all watching that Wolves game, watching Luka and Ant-Man go at it, so I ain't going to take up too much of your time this evening. Just wanted to touch base with the Hawks, the We Talk Hawks family about the latest rumor that has been put out there by the media. Now, all of these are reports, obviously, could be true, take it with a grain of salt, could be false. Who knows who's leaking this information? Is it players, agents? Is it front offices? But word on the street is that Mr. Clingan has moved up in the draft, and that the Atlanta Hawks have been linked with the two-time national champion Clingan. Now, listen to me, man. Listen to me. What do I think? And make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure you answer that poll question when you tap in. Listen, man, listen. Donovan Clingan, good player. Would love to have him on the Hawks. Not over Sarr, in my opinion. I'm Team Sarr all the way. Listen, man. Listen. He is a solid. If like I think somebody said, if we was drafting 3 or 4, I wouldn't be upset with that pick. I wouldn't even be upset with that pick. If we were drafting 3 or 4, I wouldn't even be upset. But drafting first overall when you got a Sarr sitting right there, listen, I believe, and I know people ain't going to believe I'm going to say this, but I believe that, and I can't lie, the proof is in the pudding. The development of said Jalen Johnson, the development of Kobe Buffkin, Lundy. I have to give the Atlanta Hawks credit, and I believe they can develop Sarr and to making him a better, making him a better offensive player. I mean, the hard part for Sarr is done already. The hard part is done. Okay, his form is good, so he can actually shoot the ball. But obviously, with Cal Corbin and shoot other assistants, I'm sure he could improve drastically, like Murray did this year, like Hunter did this year, right? But I'm Team Sarr, man. Hold up, we got the homeboy Kool-Aid in the building, man. We got the homeboy Kool-Aid, man. What's good, Kool-Aid?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just I was going through the rumor report, man, and I saw that the Hawks were interested in Donovan Clingan out of Utah, the big man.
Yeah. You remember on the last show I said that Clingan was rising up? Did you remember when I said that?
Yeah.
When we were debating about his weight, and don't be surprised that Landry might go after him. Yeah. And that's exactly what I saw. But as I get players based off of two things: free throw and what fit. Right.
Right.
So I looked at Sarr and I looked at Clingan. Free throw, Sarr 66%. Clingan 55%. Sarr win. Trae Young need a stretch big. Sarr 29% 3-point shooter. Clingan don't shoot free throws that much. He didn't shoot in his career. I saw him shot one time. He hit the one-time 3-point shot, which put it at 100%, but that's it. So from my point of view, Sarr win. Who fit? And from defense, I mean, when I saw the dude play defense, it ain't no question in his defense ability and getting back to the cutters and his moving and his ability and his speed to run the floor with Trae.
And that's what got him ranked so high. They say his defense right now he plays it at an elite level. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need right now. Now, and like I said, man, Clingan, if we was picking 3 or 4 and we took Clingan, I wouldn't even be upset with that pick. Clingan is solid, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's solid, but we got one overall. You got a 7-foot guy right there who checks every box that we need. Probably more boxes, especially being at a power forward or center position. Why? But like I said, I mean, it could be anybody leaking those type of reports leaking those rumors to these journalists. It could be player agents who trying to get their guys moved up or moved down in the draft to certain teams. It could be teams putting that out, trying to throw another team off, trying to backdoor them to get a deal done on something else. So, I mean, like, in my opinion, picking up Sarr, it's a no-brainer to me. Like, I don't even know why Hawks fans are thinking about any other player.
Right.
Am I wrong for saying that?
No, you ain't wrong, man. I don't see why. It's just like this. Like, okay, when they say this draft is not a good draft, right? What don't make sense to me is that Sarr, before we even got to this point, Sarr was always at the top, number one, right?
Right.
Last 5 months, 6 months, everything. So why would you not go with the one that's been number one for the last 6 months when you make the draft? So it's telling you right now, out of this draft, he's the best one.
Yeah, it's like the homeboy Dap Lover just said, man. Teams trying to finesse us out that pick. They're trying to the draft is bad. Woo, woo, woo. Like I tell people, I don't care if the draft is bad, as long as the guy I pick ain't bad. I don't care.
We pick the guy out of the bunch.
Yeah, I don't care about the rest of the draft. So I mean,
and usually, go ahead.
And I was about and then like with Sarr drafting one overall, like I was telling people, I don't need Sarr to come in here and be a star player from day one. All I need him to do is do what the coach want him to do at an elite level on the defensive side, and be elite in the pick and roll and be able to spread the floor when need. Like I don't need him to come in here and be a number one, a number two, a number three option type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't have no. If when we take him number one, or when we take him number one overall, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this dude need to give me 20 and 10. No, I don't need that from him. I need him to be elite at what we need him to do.
Yeah, he just play that role.
Yeah, and be great at it. That's all I need him to do.
His first role is defense.
Yeah,
first role, right? The second role is the jail with Trey.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Now
So
my thing is, I just don't want us to. Now people disagree with me on this, but I don't want him playing no other position but center. I want him to get sharpened on number center. I don't want him playing no power forward. I don't want him playing no 4. I don't want him playing no 3.
mm-hmm.
I want him to get mentally strong, mentally built to hold down that 5 spot. That's what I want him to do. I want him to become the defensive player of the year in the 5 spot. I want him to score from the 5 spot. I want him to do everything he needs to do to play that role in that 5 spot. I will not play him out of that 5 spot. By the time he reached 20, 21, and from the age of 19, he'll be a polished center. Now he might even have a growth spurt.
I mean, he only 19. Like he's still growing technically. I think KD ended up still growing like an inch or 2 when he got drafted.
Right. And we know he's gonna get bigger. He gonna get wider, because you saw how Giannis looked when he was taken.
Yeah, I tell him, I gotta do, lift some weights, eat food. That's basically what it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? And I think look, I don't know why Cats is trying to now they was talking about the Zachary kid. Listen, man, listen. That Zach kid, he look okay. I'm not gonna lie. Sarr is better. Why are we even thinking of the dude? Sarr fits, like I was telling Kool-Aid. Look how many boxes he checked from day one. He checks a lot of boxes, and we're gonna it should be a no-brainer. Like I have no idea why. Why are we even looking at? Why are we looking at other dudes? Why?
Exactly. And I'm like, right now, man, if I was the manager right now, it's just like, hey, it was no brainer that we knew who San Antonio was gonna pick last year, right? No brainer.
Yeah.
Who they gonna take women? When Zion was getting picked by the Pelicans, it was no brainer that the Pelicans were gonna take Zion, right?
Right.
So I don't even know why we even being secret about it. They're going to say we taking Sarr, y'all going to get y'all what y'all get. That's going to stop the mystery, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what you gonna do? You gonna mess around, play around with this thing, trying to keep it a mystery, and you gonna let somebody talk you out of something that you're supposed to get.
What's good, Marion? What's good, John?
What's up?
Go ahead, Marion.
Well, I'll go. I am excited about us getting Sarr. I think that he is the best pick for us. I think that anything else will be fumbling the bag.
Facts.
When we get the opportunity to get a 7'1" with a center with a 7'5" reach, who is a defensive shot blocker and can run like a gazelle, in the mode of a Kevin Garnett right now, I think that's a can't miss for us. I understand that his offense needs to come along a little more, but that's fine. That's fine, and that's why we would have him matched up with a Trey Young, and that's why we would have him matched up with good shooters. But just looking at what I've seen so far, he can pass, he can shoot, he can run, he can block shots, he has great timing. 7 foot. He can get to both sides. He can go across the floor. He does just about everything that we need. Now, Zachary Restower, whatever his name is, he all right. He all right. But he is a small forward, power forward type, and it'd just be more the same if we picked him. It would be very similar, in my opinion, to when we took Marvin Williams and we needed a point guard. I mean, he's a great. He might even be a great player. But right now, our need is a center who can control the middle, and this guy he can guard positions 5 through 1. So I think we shouldn't miss out on this opportunity.
What's good, John?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, John.
Evening, John.
Demond, I got your bail money ready, and I've already talked to everybody here. So hey man, the only thing you got to do is just come on up 20.
Hey, I'm gonna buy you some tomatoes. Demond. I'll get you some tomatoes over
All
there.
you gotta do is just come on
Man,
up 20.
you better not, bro. Don't play with me, man. These dudes, bro.
Demond, remember who you talking about. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all ever since, what was it, last December, when Haile Selassie was overthrown in Egypt with the coup mongers. Look, I had forgot about the second stupid thing they did, giving up all those second round draft picks for Sadiq Bey. I forgot all about that. Okay, these people don't have a track record of knowing what to do, knowing how to shop, knowing what to get. And it's right there in front of your face. Now you say Sarr, the way that I am, I won't scoring out of all 5 positions. Okay, I won't scoring out of all 5 positions. Not necessarily where you getting 50 points out of everybody, but I want that center, that power forward, that small forward, that shooting guard, that point guard. If you're caught at the end of the shot clock, I don't want you to be a liability trying to find somebody to pass the ball to. Now, hey, that's and the reason why I'm like that, that was me. That was me when I first started playing ball. Man, look here. I couldn't hit the water with a boat. Couldn't do nothing. And they guarded everybody except me. Now I'm grabbing rebounds, passing it to people, getting other people involved, whatever, starting fast breaks, things of that sort. But there will be times I'll be caught with the ball at the end of the shot clock. And rather than embarrass myself, I throw it in the stand. Hell, you ain't getting it.
No, not you.
Oh man, no, hey, I couldn't shoot. I'm trying to tell you, Mary, I couldn't shoot.
You was self-check.
I was self-checked.
Lord have mercy.
But I had to develop an offensive game.
All right.
I developed an offensive game because a lot of times, me being 6'3" at the time, I was taller than most of my friends. So guess what? John, you go down there and get rebound. Okay, that's all it was. John, you go down there and get rebound. And that's what I did. I blocked shots, got rebound. Okay. But when I started playing other people, 6'3" isn't even NBA guard size, or wasn't even NBA guard size when I was coming up. Okay, you had to be 6'4", 6'5", to be an NBA guard. So, here I am. I can dribble a little bit, but pull up jumpers, driving to the basket. Now I can drive to the basket pretty good, but when against taller opponents, you got to drop that teardrop on them. You got to be able to shoot.
The giant killer.
Yeah. And see, that's why I'm so against having Trae Young or DeJounte Murray at the point guard spot being the point guard as well as the savior. You ain't getting but one check. I don't care if it's 200 million. You ain't getting but one check, man. Your other people, whoever they are, you need help. You need help. And at that center spot, Clint Capella, thank you, Clint. We appreciate it. You came and did what they brought you here for. Rebound and defense. Thank you for your service, sir. We'll hold a retirement ceremony for you. We'll hoist your name up in the top, but you got to go.
Yeah, we got him healthy enough to get us to that Eastern Conference final.
That's fine.
Hurt, and then we got his knees and everything right just to make that run. And then he got hurt in that playoff. He got hurt in that playoff when he hurt his knee when Giannis fell back on his knee. Yeah. After that playoff, he had a stretched ligament or something in that knee. He didn't start the season.
Playing game. Wasn't it the playing game against Cleveland when your boy fell into his knee?
It was against Giannis. I was at the game. When Giannis hurt himself, he fell into Clint's leg. That was at the 2021. And then he came back and tried to play against Cleveland. And he was playing pretty good till your boy fell in his leg and then injured it again in that playoff game coming back that following year.
Then Clint had problems the early part. Well, like you said, Kool-Aid, Clint had problems the early part of the year. Okay, trying to get himself back to where he was. Okay, now nobody would say anything about it, but you can look at Clint and say that he wasn't 100%. Then news started leaking out where Clint is not all the way healed. He's playing. He on a minutes restriction and all of this type of stuff. And
hey, John,
yeah,
did you watch any of Donovan Clingan play anytime this year? He played for Connecticut, the tall white center.
Yeah, I saw spurts.
What do you think of his game?
Ain't much to talk about. Not for me. Not for that. Not for the little bit.
I watched him a little bit. I did.
Oh, so Marion, did you get to watch Clingan, Marion?
Between the two people to take as a center, Clingan and Sarr is the two at the top. That boy, let me tell you something. When Clingan went against Ware in Indiana, Clingan did a job on him. Clingan did a nice job on him. Now Clingan, what's good about Clingan is that he 280 pounds. He can hold what he can hold, and he got a good sight for inside out game as for passing that ball out to the shooter, an open shooter when you get it inside to him. And he has a pretty good score as a short range shot and a scoring off the backboard. He know the backboard pretty good. Like when you got somebody like that, you seen Clint Capella miss layups, but he pretty good knowing the backboard. So
let me ask you this. Let me ask this, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, let me ask you this. Does he put you any way in the mind of a Tim Duncan as far as the backboard is concerned?
Hell
no. No, he just he's let me see. He don't put you in the mind of he don't shoot the ball like that.
Oh, okay.
So he basically a layup, dunk player, put back rebound player. But he do have what he do have at his size. He do have a good defense at his size. So if he get in there and have to bang against big centers, he do have that ability to bang with big centers and play decent defense.
Hey, so he just like
the post. John, he got post defense.
The dude he play offense like Clint Capella.
Right.
He can't really shoot. A majority of his points come up dunks and layups. He can't space the floor. So I mean,
this is Clingan you're talking about?
Yeah.
I would say he's a little better than that. He's a little better than that. He's fundamental.
Offensively, Marion, you think you think he's better? They're pretty much the same.
He shoot a little bit better than Clint, though.
He shoot a little better than Clint. He's
got a little short range, and if he do have a nice looking shot compared to Clint Capella 3-point shot, if he had to shoot from the three, he could be trained to shoot from the three because his 3-point shot is like a good set shooter.
I saw him shoot the three.
In the mind of Walker Kessler.
Right, he was not Exactly, like a Kessler. That's more like
that's
this guy.
perfect.
More like a Kessler.
Yeah, that's a good example. That's a good example.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
puts it in that mind, but he's
I've
not
seen him
as
shoot the
athletic.
three. There's some clips of him shooting the three at the combine.
Yeah. Now he got a good. You ain't gonna teach Clint Capella to shoot a three. That way he shoot anything. That thing's so quick. He crosses his hands and fingers and everything. He crossing when he shoot. Man.
Wait a minute. What about the hook shot though? What about the hook shot that Clint put up though? The line drive.
Hey man, don't disrespect the hook shot like that, man. That's
disrespect. Outside of just trade layups.
That line drive hook shot.
Oh, the line drive hook shot.
You know what? I'm just surprised. I'm just shocked and surprised that you all are comparing anybody's shot to Clint Capella. Clint, man, Jesus.
That was Demond. That was Demond. Oh Lord.
Man, he's funny the way he shoot though, man.
Clint Capella with that old Demond remembers when Clint Capella came here, before he even set foot on the floor. I said, if y'all don't get that flicked hitch out of his free throw shot, I'm coming down there to the doggone, I'm going to the floor. Because his free throw looked just like Charles Barkley.
How long he been here, John?
Capella been here at least, what, 5 years?
You ain't been to the floor yet.
I can't get down there.
He still got that hitch. He's still awful. You ain't been to the floor. You better go link up Kool-Aid to get you to the floor.
Hey,
he has picked. He's improved just a little bit now. A little bit of that hitch gone, but I still now next year. I promise you. So see, one of us got to stay out of jail tomorrow to get the other out now. I mean, I don't know how you think this works.
Bro, my bad. Go ahead, RJ. What's good, RJ in the building? What's good, my guy?
Hey, man. What's good, y'all? Hey, good evening. Good evening to you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Listen, what Sarr and Clingan are not even in the same conversation, man. What are we talking about here, man? Sarr and Clingan are not in the same conversation.
Well, you got media outlets and people mocking,
pushing that right now.
Listen, John, when you say Clint Capella can't jump high enough to stick a dollar bill under his foot, that's Clingan times 2. He jumped like he got lead in his shoes.
Yeah, look, listen. RJ, I know the problem, RJ. I know who going shopping.
Exactly.
I know who's going to be pushing the grocery cart.
And I hear you.
All right.
But the thing is, man, listen, man, Clingan had an amazing run for UConn. It was amazing. I wouldn't take that from him. But the thing is, man, you got to look at the other guys who was around him when he was at UConn. Those dudes were balling, man. Right. Them dudes were balling. It wasn't just Clingan. He shouldn't even be in the conversation for #1 overall. Not at all. Let me tell you what you get with Sarr, man. This is an athletic big. I don't care what everybody keeps saying about a weak draft. This is an athletic big who's 7'1". The guy can put the ball on the floor. He can create his own shot under the basket. He has a nice turnaround jumper. That's something we desperately need. And one thing I like that we lost when we lost Gallinari, he can take the ball and he can bag guys down to the basket and get a layup. John, how many times you say, why can't we get somebody under the basket to bag guys down, get under the basket, easy layup? That's all this kid did when he was in Australia, man. All he did. So I'm telling you, man, Sarr is the guy. He's the guy, man. It's not Zachary Ricochet, not all these other dudes. Listen, man, Sarr is the guy. He's the guy, man. Because let me tell you something. You know one thing you can't teach? 7'1". You can't teach 7'1". You can't teach a wingspan where you can tie your shoes standing up. You can't teach none of that, man. You give me the 7-footer any day of the week, man.
He said he could tie his shoes standing up.
Lord, have y'all seen his arms, man?
Another thing you can't teach is vertical leap and speed.
And he got it. For his size, he got it.
You cannot teach quick hands.
He got it.
Now, this is the question. Do we have a big man coach on our coaching staff? Because every center that's ever been worth anything had a big man coach teaching him, telling him what it is that he needs to do. Somebody to quote unquote.
Yeah, we got Antonio Lane. We got Antonio Lane.
That joker couldn't play dead with a casket and a preacher. Antonio Lane.
He a big man. Yeah, he played like 10 years. What you talking about?
Look.
Who you want him to go get, like Shaq? Come on, I mean.
But what's the problem?
Hey, but John, I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this when it comes to that. It's up to the player to actually put in the work to be better, man. We saw Jalen Johnson. What did Jalen Johnson say? He said, man, I went and I worked out with LeBron James during the off season. It's up to the players, man. If you want to be great, you go work with great.
If I could pull up the video, man, Jalen Johnson, in his rookie year, he was out there with Rondo. He was out there with Wiggins. He was out there with your boy Aaron, who playing with the Nuggets. He was running with all those guys. 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3, shoot, 1, 2, 3, and playing man on man, 3 on 3 with all those guys, man. Even he came, what his name from Miami, who played with LeBron. What his name?
Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne came out there with him. That's why I was so mad with Nate, man, because I was seeing this guy in the gym with Dwayne Wade and all them guys, and he didn't get no playing time at rookie, man. He was trying to do what he needed to do, and he was in the gym with them guys on his rookie year.
But so, Kool-Aid, when that man came on the floor, when they finally let him on the floor, that man was lost.
That's why you have to have.
He was lost.
I understand, but you got to have a confidence. You got to have a coach to put the confidence in him, not to go out there scared to make a mistake. And I think his loss was coming in the game afraid of making a mistake. If you go look at his G League game versus the game he came in to the Hawks game, you could see the difference. Because when he played freely down there in the G League game, he didn't look lost. Go look at his G League games in his rookie year. He did not look lost in the G League games.
But Kool-Aid, everybody looked good in the G League. Everybody looked good in it.
But
Sharife Cooper looked good in the G League.
Just saying because you get to play free. I understand that, but
Kool-Aid freezer.
Yeah. But I think it goes back to what RJ said though. It's up to the player because we saw DeAndre Hunter working out with Melo. And you'd have thought that would have made a big difference in how he plays. And he came back and he plays a little better, but he got to put the work in because the next offseason, they asked him what he did. He said nothing.
See, so, there you go. There you go. They asked him point blank. Man, shoot. Oh, that's that, son. Go sit over there. Go sit over there. Okay.
My point is
Kool-Aid. Now, this is the thing. This thing I want to tell you. Now, it's a heck of a step up from G League to pros, okay? You got to be ready for the moment. Here and here. You got to be ready for the moment. If I, as the coach, have confidence enough in you to put you on my floor to represent my team at the position that you playing at, you got to show me you belong, okay? Yeah, you got to do that. Now, I don't know what it was, Kool-Aid, but I mean, he just looked bad out there the first time he was out there. Okay, he looked bad.
I understand that. I understand he looked bad, but I think he had the ability to play through that percentage of looking bad. That's just my opinion.
They let him.
I watched the whole time. You go back and look at the minutes that he had after when they finally started letting him play a little bit more and more, and then they put him in those late games with a little bit more of minutes left. You could see where the players and them had some kind of harmony. I'm just saying, you probably seen, I don't know if it was just one of those games or two of those games. It's just like last year when he finally started getting a chance to loosen up a little bit. And when those alley-oops that they were throwing to him, you could tell he was nervous because he got an alley-oop from Trey and he threw it over the backboard. Now, when he was rookie, Cooper threw him an alley-oop when he was not, when he wasn't nervous, and he made those shots with no problem. So what I'm saying is that I just listen to other pros talk too, that sometimes coaches can mess with your confidence, man, can mess you up, can to have you do something that you shouldn't be doing. Because from my point of view, when an athlete come into the game, either when I look at athletes from my point of view, either the person got it or not. Okay, if you shoot 50% from the field, I probably can only increase you. I mean, if you shoot 50% from the free throw line, I could probably work with you to a point to only increase you to 55. You see what I'm saying? But if I draft you and you shooting 70, you ain't gonna drop no less than 70% from the free throw line. You see what I'm saying? So if I draft you and you're a shooter, and I'm just saying from the way I played the game, and I heard how he said, how John said he played the game. Now, I was a player that can shoot the ball. So regardless of who I played with or when I came in, if I had a chance to shoot the ball in a wide open shot, my percentage was gonna be higher than John. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be matter where I'm playing with the pros. It wouldn't be matter where I'm playing with college. If I was left wide open and I'm shooting that with confidence, I'm gonna hit that shot.
Well, so one thing though, Kool-Aid, one thing about that theory, one quick thing. We have seen some players get better as they played in the league longer. I think that one of the things is that everybody that makes it to the league is good in some way, form, or fashion. They all are good. Exactly. And just like you say that you can only make them so much better. Well, for that statement, you can look at somebody like Vitt. When Vitt was in Oklahoma City, they didn't think much of him. When we first got him, we didn't think much of him. He was the guy sitting on the bench that was cheering everybody else on. But when we allowed him to get some playing time, we started to see that as he played more, he got better.
So when did you see Vitt? When did you see Vitt? When did you see Vitt?
What, Oklahoma City? Or when we first got him?
Vitt was on when Vitt was on the Atlanta Hawks team.
When did we see him? In the trash time? In the garbage time?
I'm saying, when did he join the team?
When this year?
Last year? No, last year. Last year.
You talking about when he joined this season? He joined this season around like December.
He joined the team. He joined the team with Nate.
Oh, you talking about when he originally got here?
Yeah,
right. He got cut.
Yeah, he got here with we got Vitt last off season.
And here's the thing with Vitt, man. I think Vitt was cut like twice, wasn't he? When he was with us, and we kept bringing him back, and we kept bringing him back. So yeah, man, players can improve over a period of time. They really can. As long as you put in the work, man, you can always improve, man. You can always improve.
Kool-Aid, let me ask you a question. Would you go with the #1 pick to trade as part of a package to trade for Michael Porter Jr.?
No, not from what I saw.
No, see, this is the thing. Why I would not trade the #1 pick when the #1 pick is a center, stretch big, possibility that fit. I wouldn't trade him for nothing. See what I'm saying? Because I believe that you could build a championship through the draft. And you have to piece those drafts together. You see what I'm saying? It's just like Cat was drafted in 2015. They didn't do nothing, but they didn't get rid of Cat. They didn't run Cat off. They started the process of rebuilding around Cat. Then they got to the point where they got to the #1 draft pick again, and then they picked Ant. So now you got two #1 picks on your team, and then you go and trade to put pieces around them that you can have the possibility of winning a championship. So no, I mean no. Why would if you got an opportunity, especially your first time in your lifetime, that you got a #1 pick, you better get that #1 pick and make it work. Unless it's just so bad that somebody that you can go get a really top player. I mean, you have to go get but they don't exist right now. They don't.
I'm about to ask that question right now, Kool-Aid. Hey, RJ, it's for RJ and Marion. Would y'all put a #1 pick up there in part of a package to go get Giannis if he made available?
No, I wouldn't do it.
No,
let me explain something. Yeah, let me explain something to you, man. Let me explain something to you. Going out and trading for guys like that makes sense if the team was ready right now. I don't even think adding Giannis to this team puts us in championship contention. I don't. Not even with Trae Young. So I'd rather bank on building around a young guy than a guy that's really already established. That's my take on it. I know a lot of people that disagree with me on that, but here's the thing, man. There's something to be said for people that want to be on your team and people that don't want to be on your team. True. When you bring in a cancer like that, because Giannis seems pretty happy in Milwaukee. His brother's there. I mean, hell, his brother can't play a lick. But you know what? They keep him on. They keep his brother on that roster because he said so. So, you know, it's something to be said for people who want to be somewhere. I wouldn't want to trade for a guy that doesn't even want to play for my team. That doesn't even make any sense. What was the kid that came out? The point guard. I think it was the kid that's playing for the Pacers. Remember, what did he say? I don't want the Atlanta Hawks to draft me. Who was the point guard?
That was Halliburton.
Yeah, he said, I don't want the Hawks to draft me. They already have a point guard. So it's something to be said to bring in guys that actually want to be here. I'm not trading the number 1 overall pick. I think you can win a championship with Trae Young. I think you can win a lot of games with Trae Young. You just have the front office has to put the pieces in place. Like I said, and I've said this for a long time, when you run a small point guard, you got to have the height around him
front court
to fill in those holes, because even though Spider and the guy who he was playing next to, even though they were small, those two, that power forward and their center, they were cleaning everything up that got past them down there in Cleveland. If it got past Garland and Spider, them two dudes, who is it? Mobley and what's the other guy? Jared Allen. They were cleaning all stuff up. They cleaned everything up that got past them. That's what the Hawks need. You need those two guys back there. Hey, man, listen, we know y'all defense is trash, but we going to handle it if they get by us. You get that with an Alex Sarr, man. This dude, I'm telling you, man, we would be fools to pay. And I'm going to say this. You will get fired. You won't get fired for taking Alex Sarr. You won't get fired for taking Alex Sarr. You know what will get you fired? Passing on Alex Sarr. He turns out to be what we thought he was, and you take a Zachary Ricochet or Stephon Castle or somebody or Zach Edey or something. Those are the type of decisions that get you fired. You don't get fired.
GM fired. You know what get GM fires? When they make a decision and the team lose.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Losers always get coaches fired and GM fired.
Hold up on that car wash, gentlemen.
You see what I'm saying?
The GM has the authority to do that and the owner trusts him. But what you got here, did y'all hear what happened between Mark Cuban and Rustler?
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, I had no idea that went down.
So
you know, I was down, so I don't know how that went down, man. I must decide.
Now see, and Kool-Aid, you got a point. See, we don't know exactly what took place, but mighty doggone funny, this done popped up. And thing is that, and the reason why I kind of believe it is because of what happened with Travis Slink concerning Murray.
You should believe it. Mark Cuban said it.
See what happened? What happened with Murray tells me that story got legs and it's stomping, it's walking.
It is walking. You know, Mark Cuban said it. I mean, like he did. He said it. He said he called Tony Rustler. I mean,
hey, right. And if you guys don't mind, man, I want to put this out here, man. What do y'all think about moving DeAndre Hunter to the bench? Having him out of the city.
He had him coming off the bench, but then we started getting hit with more injuries, so we had to start him.
Right, but I think I know we're paying him a lot of money, but here's my thing, man.
You're gonna have almost 40 million coming. 40 million on your bench in 2 players.
Man, Miami was paying Duncan Robinson a ton of money to sit his ass on the bench.
Bogey at 18 million. You're gonna have and you're gonna have Hunter at 22. That's what 40. That's 40 million on your bench in 2 days.
Yeah, But hey, man,
you're gonna have up there too.
I'd rather have him coming off the bench and giving me points than them starting and giving me 15 and 2 rebounds. You know,
they need to go and take him, package his ass up, get him up out of here.
Hey, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Let me ask Marion. Marion, what's your thoughts of if Giannis was available, putting that #1 pick in the package to get him?
Well, you know, as you asked that question, I started to think: is there a player in the NBA that I would give the #1 away for? And there might be 3 or 4. One of Anthony Edwards is the first one that comes to mind.
I like Anthony Edwards. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now. I like Anthony Edwards.
I would do it for Anthony.
I like Anthony Edwards, man.
I would do it for Anthony Edwards.
Oh man.
Okay. Now,
well, let's put it like this.
Hold on. Let Mary you finish real quick.
Hey, go ahead, Mary, because I got to punch some holes in that balloon.
All right,
I put some water out.
As far as Giannis, he's the reason why Milwaukee can't win a series is because he can't play. So why would we trade for somebody who's going to be injured? I wouldn't do it for him. I wouldn't do it for Zion Williams. I wouldn't do it for a lot of these players who are good, but they are out of the age range. So
I think Zion Williams' injury history kills me, man. Them injuries, man.
I think you know what I think, RJ. I think a lot of his injuries is bullshit. I don't think he would be in.
You think he don't want to be there?
Yeah,
could be. But go ahead, John. What's the issue with Anthony Edwards, John? I like Anthony
because I'm about through.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Marion, you through?
Yeah. Yeah, I would not trade for Giannis.
Anthony Edwards is a point guard.
Really?
Don't you already have one of those?
I thought he was a shooting guard. I thought he played the 2.
He a 2 guard.
Yeah, he's a 2 guard. He plays the 2.
Mike Conley, they point guard.
Yeah, Mike Conley. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, didn't somebody post in somebody posted in one of the Hawks groups a comparison between the 2 teams? Conley is 6 foot old and old.
Yeah.
Ant-Man is 6'4". Don't I already have a 6'4" shooting guard here now?
Hold on, John. Hey,
who is it, John? Who is it? Who's your shooting guard? Who is it?
Murray.
Murray not a shooting guard. He's a point guard.
Oh, okay. Well, so that there we go. But he's been placed in the role of shooting guard because Trae Young is always bringing up the ball unless he's hurt on the bench. Okay.
Now,
they got Murray playing out of position. That's what it is.
You got Murray,
absolutely.
You got Murray out of position, but I will say this: if Murray come back like I think he is, because he posted that picture. Y'all seen him? He in the gym. He hitting the weights.
Yeah.
He put out there that he changed the diet up. He trying to bulk up. I mean, if he come back at 6'5", like 195-ish.
Wait a minute. He gonna grow. He gonna get taller.
Let me say this in reference to John's statement. And this is something that we hear a lot about the 6'4" and the 6'5" and the 6'1". I think when you talk about size, we got to get off of the exact height, because the exact height doesn't really mean as much as how heavy they are, their standing reach, and how athletic they are. When you're talking about Anthony Edwards, yeah, he's 6'4", but he's 225. At 225, that means that he is about.
He built like a tank.
He built like a tank. He is a little bit. He is just about 20 pounds under AD, for instance. So you ain't gonna move him that easy. When we talk about Deontay, he is 185. So you're talking about a 40-pound difference. So
okay,
even if Deontay or any other shooting guard is 2 or 3 inches, that's forehead height. That doesn't make that much of a difference. But you're talking about that 225. That 225 has meaning, and he's athletic. So he's not going to get pushed around.
Okay. Hey, Kool-Aid, let me deal with that.
Sure.
See, me, I need
6'6",
6'5", 6'6" at a shooting guard. And the reason why, I look at what Boston does. I look at what various other teams do. And I look at how people release their shot. Okay. Now there are some people that, and that's what I used to get at Kevin Huerter about all the time. Kevin Huerter was 6'7", but his shot was coming right off the top of his head on the release. Instead of if you saw a picture of World Be Free, hand all the way extended.
That's what you shoot. Shoot, follow through. Yeah, you start like right by your head.
That you start, but the release point, that's what I'm talking about. The release point of the shot is up here.
Okay.
Huerter's release point was right by his head.
John want that Jack Sigma.
Man, look, Robert Parrish. I want that Robert Parrish.
Man, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I want ice on the ball when it come back down.
If somebody said one thing, if you put ISO Joe on the floor with Trey, and that wasn't the first time I heard that. I heard Gilbert's Arena said that they was talking about Trae Young. They said, hey man, can you imagine if you take a Trae Young shooter, ISO Joe on the floor with him, how sweet that would be? And they were talking about what point guard they would like to play with, and they said they would love to play with Trae Young because you get plenty of possession and you get a lot of shots off because he's gonna share the ball. And they said, man, can you? And then when they said, can you imagine if Trae Young and ISO Joe would have been playing? ISO Joe wouldn't have had to be no ISO Joe then. All he had to do is
Joe Johnson was the only thing we got. The man was dead by the time we got to the playoffs.
Hey, listen, man. If Trae Young had ISO Joe, bro, Trae Young would have broke the assist record in like his rookie season, bro. He would have broken it in his rookie season.
That you see when I be talking about putting shooters around Trae.
Yeah,
so when we talk about the two now, when I'm talking about the two, the most important part about the two is very important about the two. The two got to be able to play defense, and for him to play defense well, I think he need to be large. And he like John said, he to play defense. Now, if he now the other second part of the important of the two, he got to be able to shoot.
Yeah,
we need him to shoot the 3, catch and shoot the 2, and then every night, if he can't create his own shot, he got to be able to catch and shoot because he's gonna be set up on a pedestal time and time again to shoot that short range shot, to shoot that 3. All you got to do is be prepared to do that and then get back on defense. Simple as that, playing with Trae, because he's gonna set you up. And you done seen him set Huerter up plenty times, but Huerter sometimes he never got back to play the defense. He never did he was 6, but he never got back and played defense. Huerter played bad defense to be as tall as he was. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is
real quick. Let me paint this picture for you real quick. In that day that you're talking about, Steve Nash had Joe Johnson, Jason Richardson, Amari Stoudemire, sorry Danny Manning, and just imagine coming down the floor with all of those weapons to pass to. When we talk about Trae Young, we're talking about somebody who's in the same mold as Steve Nash. So
a little bit
different because he's been made to score, but he's the same type of passer.
Right, he's the same type of passer. That's the fear. Go ahead. I'm gonna come behind you and tell you what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
The problem is we haven't put the scorers like a Joe Johnson, an Amari Stoudemire. I don't even want to say Danny Manning. I hate Danny Manning. I forgot who the center was. A Jason Richardson.
Hold on real quick, Marion. Salute for Larry and the Dixon Way with the raid, man. We appreciate that, my guy. Hey, type in, Larry.
We got raided.
Hey, my bad, Rant. My bad.
Yeah, but we don't have that type of team around a Trae Young, and we haven't tried to put that type of team around him. But all we got to do is look at that blueprint from the Phoenix Suns, and we can see exactly what we would need. I forgot who the big man was, but he had a good big man too.
Yeah, and see the difference between Trae Young with what you were talking about is that Trae Young was more of a threat to score. So that means he drew more to him than the point guard that you're talking about. He was more a threat to score on a wider places on the floor. So he gonna open up the floor even a lot more than Stockton would.
Well, Nash.
Well,
Nash had more weapons though. Nash had more weapons. He could score, but he had so many weapons that he didn't have to score. That's the atmosphere we need to put Trae in. Go ahead,
but fellas, you get you get that big man Alex Sarr in there. That's gonna change some heads right there. I'm telling you, man. I see it. You talking about when they had Lob City and what was that? LA, not Lakers. What was it? The Clippers. They had Lob City. Man, you wouldn't know where the lob would be coming from, man. You could throw it to Onyeka, you could throw it to Sarr, you could throw it to JJ. Man, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna know where that lob is coming from, man. And not to mention, man, his floater was down last year. He couldn't really get that floater to go. I think he'll be a lot better with the floater this coming year. Man, Trae will be dropping them floaters and throwing. I'm telling you, man. Listen, you go get Sarr.
RJ done froze.
Froze up.
RJ on that cricket internet.
RJ, you froze up, RJ. Try that last part. Try that again, please, sir.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying was, man, you put Sarr, like some people keep saying that the Hawks should go after the Zachary Ricochet dude. I don't see it. Bro, I think Sarr's upside is incredible, man. We have never big man, and the way the league is going, you got to have a big man that can put the ball on the floor, man, and make his own shot. Sarr can do that, man. He can really do that. I've watched a lot of this dude's games, man, on YouTube. He got a nice turnaround jumper, man. Real nice turnaround jumper. And like I said, man, I miss that Gallo when the big man just put his butt on you. He back you down to the basket and he take you straight to the cup, man. That's exactly what you need. I'm gonna throw it to you down low. I'm gonna bag you down. I'm gonna put it right in the basket. Simple.
And that one player that I forgot, Sean Marion, the Matrix.
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ. Yep. Man, that man had the worst jump shot ever invented. That old push and pull mess that Joker used to show. Oh, geez.
Man, he was smooth, though, man.
man, Sean Marion, man, that was oh, my God. He was worse than Josh Childress. He was worse than Josh Childress.
Hey, don't talk about Childress.
Come on, John. Josh Childress.
Josh Childress had that same shot.
Sean Marion, he be pimping when he be playing, boy. He be pimping.
Sean Marion wasn't a bad player.
Oh, man. Okay, I'll tell you what. Go look at that. Look at that shot.
It don't matter how you shoot it. If
get out of elementary school.
His shot was going in.
What's good, Mike?
Yeah. Yo, what up, man?
What's popping, man? What's the score of the Minnesota game?
What's happening with you tonight?
For what I got is 56-51. PJ Washington at the line though. Should make it 52. Minnesota winning right now.
Let's go Wolves. I got that bet with ticket. I need Wolves to win.
Yeah, 56-52.
I bet that. Maybe one day
somebody
asked for the Hawks game in motherfucking May.
Yeah, I mean if Luka played defense or whatever, them folk. I mean, I would change my pick, to be honest with you. I mean, not to make that quick decision, but like for what I've seen so far, yeah, if Luka played defense or whatever, they probably can run away with this thing. But unfortunately, Luka don't play defense. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with like Jokic last round. I was calling him out every single game. Like, bro, don't play no defense. Like I don't care what nobody say.
Mike,
Denver lost because Jokic don't play defense. But what up?
And listen, man, they were going at Jokic too, man. If you go back and watch that game, man, they were going literally at him offensively, man, going right at him.
How you got a big that's literally not anywhere close to a threat as a rim protector? Like that's not acceptable. Like you cannot play that.
Indiana was going at Horford. Every play they was going right at him.
Ho for old. I ain't watched that game, but Ho for old, and I saw today he shot like 12 threes or so like that. Like that in my opinion plays into Indy hand and stuff like that. But yeah. But anyway, not to get off the Hawks and stuff like that though. But
it should make us mad though when we look at Dallas and saw that they was able to get Gafford and PJ Washington for pocket lint, and we sitting right here can't find a big man.
Hey man. Hey, listen, man. I've been saying it for a minute, man. I believe Tony Wrestler be on the tape, bro. Tony Wrestler be on the tape.
Let me ask a question with Dallas. Did they trade picks for that to get Washington and Gafford? Did they trade those picks? Because I know they tanked and then they got some draft picks. Did they trade any one of those draft picks they got? I know they got a lot, but did they trade? Did they get another draft pick, or did they have draft picks already to trade for those two guys?
I honestly don't remember. I think they had some draft picks they used to trade for those two guys, if I'm not mistaken, though.
Well, for Gafford, I'm looking it up. They traded Rashawn Holmes and a 2024 first round pick.
Okay, there you go. Thunder. Yeah.
Oh, where did DeMond go?
A bunch of them.
Cricket phone.
The Hawks don't do that.
So
he
hey, bro, you in two places, DeMond? What you doing?
2 channels, DeMond, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how did they pull that off. Man, they must have a pretty good general manager to pull that off. PJ Washington the pick.
Well, Kool-Aid, you have to remember, man. Charlotte wanted to move off of PJ even before the trade. They were trying to move off of him for a minute.
Right.
Charlotte was. They were trying to get rid of him for a minute, but I think at the time they were asking for too much. Yeah. And then so Dallas came in and shoot, they were like, look, man, you want to get rid of the dude? We want the dude. We'll give you this, and you take it or leave it. And that's pretty much how I believe that trade went.
They got PJ Washington for Grant Williams.
There you go.
While the kids playing around in the sandbox.
Bro, it's proof after proof that our organization sucks, bro. Like,
yeah, man. I mean,
yeah, they horrible. Hey, I was in the back, man, when I was watching y'all when Matt was tripping about that height, man. That shit was funny.
When was this?
Man, I think Mike had brought up something like, man, we too short. We need to get taller. And then Matt kept asking, like, man, what's your exception? Why are you so obsessed with height, bro? It's basketball. You got to be tall, bro.
It is basketball, bro. I think it's because Matt's shorter, bro. But I'm sorry, man. But like, no, bro. Like, man, you gotta be real.
Hey, real quick. Hey, salute to my guy Smitty, man. Smitty Sports Machine up in the building.
What's up, Smitty?
He's looking.
Hey, y'all type in with Smitty page, man. Y'all looking for that Falcon content? Go mess with the OG over there, man.
What are you in the chat as? Is it Smitty? Oh,
Smitty Sports Machine.
Okay.
That's right.
Shout out to Smitty there, man. I rock with the Smitties, man. All Smitties is love for you.
No, but what was y'all
all
saying?
Smitties. Man, we just talking about the height thing. I mean, how some people act like it's not, but yeah, basketball is literally.
Oh yeah. No,
literally the one sport.
You say Matt must be short.
Yeah, I mean, not must be. I know because we talk stuff like that. I mean, to me, I be calling a lot of people short, but still though. But yeah, bro, like. That's the only reason why, bro. I'm like, bro, it got to. I mean, it kills me. Height will kill me at times because people taller than me. You hoop or whatever.
Let me tell you something. I'm 5'9", nigga. Height matters.
It does, bro. No, when you playing against somebody bigger, your hope is that they're dumb. That's your hope. But if it's a smart, high IQ basketball player, nigga, you're dead. You
either hope they dumb, slow, or non-athletic.
Basically, bro. But if they can be slow, but if they know how to hoop and smart, bro, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
Oh, Mike, man, are you taking Clingan over Sarr?
I don't know about over, but I don't know if you heard what I would like to do. I would like to somehow have both of them and run that front court together. Sarr at the 4 with Clingan at the 5. That's what I would love to do.
And then that means you will have what, Jalen at the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man, that'll solve all your height problems with that lineup, man. You'd be one of the tallest.
Not just height, like that too. I want to say I don't want to get tall just to get tall, because I know Larry had said it on Twitter. Like he had proposed, like he was like Brandon Ingram and Michael Porter Jr. He was like, bro, we'll be taller automatic. I was like, yeah, but we still wouldn't necessarily be good defensively. I don't want to get tall just to get tall. Like that JJ, Sarr, and Clingan, like, bro, we would be tall and we would be locking everything up. Like, ain't nobody scoring in the paint, bro.
That would be a good defensive lineup, though, because JJ has good defense. Sarr, from what I've seen, his defense is on point. And then the Clingan dude, that would be a good defensive lineup for sure.
Hey, what's good? What's popping with y'all, man?
Hey, man, what's good, man? Just got back.
Just trying to get people trying to catch the vibe, see if anybody would favor taking Clingan over Sarr at 1.
Mike, did you say what about Sarr and Clingan down there together?
I mean, that's something that I would like, because Sarr at the 4 and Clingan at the 5. Sarr shows that he has the potential to basically somewhat be, and I feel like he would be like dominant,
and Evan Mobley type of player.
So this goes back to what my whole suggestion that folks trying to flame me for. Right, because
they probably still will, because they be flaming me too.
I know, because that's exactly how
us.
Yeah. You're right. Because what you do, if you made that again, you made that trade, you get the 4th and 8 from Dallas. If that's where they want to do business, I know, Mary. I know. That's how I look at stuff. Right, you got some young cats, you got some length, you got some athleticism. Right there, and you talking about domination. And then look at the guys we got to come off the bench. That's how I'm looking at it. Again, we have to make. We can't run this back.
Hey, but let me ask y'all this, man. I know everybody keeps talking about the Spurs and the trade partner with the Spurs, but I think the Rockets are probably open for business, man, at number 3. Because look at it, man. They have one of the youngest rosters in the league. They don't need any more young players. I think the Rockets would be looking to trade out of that number 3 spot, man. And shoot,
people already the rumors already came out. People already been contacting the Rockets to just do just that. To
do business, yeah. Because I'm looking at the Rockets. I mean, they got a ton of young players. They need some vets.
Yeah, hey, Darian.
It depends on how they feel about Van Vliet. But let me go back to
look at the. You ain't moving Van Fleet. Who gonna take that contract?
Yeah, ain't nobody taking that contract.
I don't know. I mean, there may be.
Foot said for a second. Let me go back to what Foot said for a second.
They move Van Vliet to Orlando or something, like someone that needs a veteran point guard.
$40 million.
Damn.
$40 million Van Fleet, mate. You paying that, Darian?
He short. Hey, and for all the people that worried about height, he a lot shorter than Trey. So
that's all I'm about to say. I missed that. What Van Fleet supposed to go to? He supposed to come to Atlanta?
No, I said Orlando.
Orlando. I got it.
Go ahead, Marion. Go ahead.
Foot was the first person to reject when I said we should trade for Ayton and have an Ayton, Sarr, JJ front line.
Ooh.
Ayton is already established.
Yep.
He's a 2010 when he walks in the room.
Yep.
He play defense. You put Sarr at the 4, he plays defense. You put JJ at the 3, you got another scorer. And we can probably get Ayton by trading Clint and the OO to Portland.
So check this out though. But see, so here's my thing, right? If you look at so I think about not just player, but situation like the cap, right? If you're gonna get a player like Ayton, right, at that salary, so it's not. Yeah, I know I call him soft. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he is. Yeah, but he's a 20-something 10. Absolutely, can't take that away.
Walk in the room.
But here's the issue though. If you giving up that kind of bread you gonna pay that kind of bread for a dude, you need to be competing for championship every year.
That's right? What we're trying to do.
So yeah, but I'm looking at it. But again, you gonna have to wait some time, right? It ain't gonna make you no instant. Let's say we draft Sarr and get A. We're not an instant contender, in my opinion. So I'm looking for him. If I'm gonna dump salary on the dude, again, that may happen, depending on what they do with the other, all the other moves they make. That can happen next year. But I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm finna drop $40 million on a guy. 25-10, whatever he is, bro. That's somebody you pick up to take you over the hump.
He's a championship.
I know we joke around. I know we joke around with all these players, but that's how I think most times. I'm looking for now and the future, right? We're not built to compete for a championship right now. So
hey, gentlemen, I got to roll. I got a show coming on, so I got to go.
What show you finna go do, John?
My show, the Eye Test.
And y'all tap in with John. Is the Eye Test on that's YouTube?
Yeah. YouTube and well, you know, StreamYard. They done stopped StreamYard from going into groups or whatever. So I'm strictly YouTube.
Tap into John on the Eye Test. He going to
I need to link up with John on the Eye Test sometime, because you know that's all I be trying. I be talking them numbers and crap. Like, I don't know, bro, but you got to me watching. This is what
hey, come on. I'm getting ready to post it. I'm on. Let me see. I'll post it under my personal page. So
post the link in the chat.
Yeah, hey, the eye test pretty good, man. Y'all
put it in the chat, John.
That's pretty good.
All right, let me see.
Put the link in.
I'm gonna have to use my typing fingers.
All right. While you doing that, let me ask Darian. Right there. Darian. Yo, Clingan, would you take him 1 over Sarr?
I don't really know a lot about Clingan.
So that means a no.
Yeah. No. So I'm sorry right now. But from what I've seen, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Someone describe Clingan's game to me, because to me,
I got you.
He seems like a Steven Adams type player.
Hey, the best way I can describe Clingan's game is he has good defense, but his offensive game really needs to take a major jump. He can't put the ball on the floor and take it to the hoop. You would basically have to set him up to make shots. He's mostly like a putback guy, you know, and he's flat-footed. He can't really jump that high. Even though he's like 7'2", he cannot really jump that high at all.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I would compare his jumping ability to Clint Capella's jumping ability.
Sounds familiar.
It does.
Everything you described about him.
So he's a bigger Clint Capella then.
I would say he's a younger, bigger, tall. Yeah, well, maybe tall.
Didn't I just say that earlier in the show?
No, he's not as athletic as Clint was when he was younger, though.
Did I say that? I said Clint Capella. Y'all told me I was wrong.
I don't disagree with you.
What, Clingan?
Yeah, I said Clingan is like Clint
Clingan better than Clint, or at least had the potential.
Their offensive game is very limited. They can't do shit outside.
I think he got the potential to be better.
Oh, and Darian, another thing, something that we all need centers to do. He can't guard the 3-point line.
Yeah, I know.
He cannot guard the 3-point line.
Why the center guard the 3-point line anyway?
Because you got bigs out there shooting
because your big be out there.
You got bigs out there shooting three.
So you talking about they can't guard it as far as if that big step out there.
Well, no,
Quinn, that's all I'm saying. Like, if we needed him to step out, he could. That's not part of his game.
Quinn has the bigs out there, the 3-point line all the time on defense.
Yeah, and they're gonna switch eventually. They got to switch.
Yeah, they're gonna force a switch. Yeah,
You give me Sarr, man. You take Alex
Sarr. I saw guard Ron Holland. I was like, oh yeah, he can play. He can deep.
Let me ask this though, Damon, because the question you asking though is Sarr with Clingan, but what I'm seeing as a real thing though is that other dude. I don't even know how to say bruh name, so I'm not gonna.
I just call him Zach.
Ricochet.
It's right, Ricochet or something like that.
Yeah, Zach Ricochet. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that guy. So apparently, it's a possibility of him going number one, and stuff just ain't clear cut like that, you know. So
hey. Listen, man.
I've seen tape. He seems like a spot-up shooter to me.
Look. The thing is, the managers and the team got to make their mind up who they're going to go with. They're going to go with Trey. You got to get Sarr, man. After that, you can make whatever you want, a decision you want to make. But if they want to keep their top draft pick and make a run to a championship, like I said, Trae Young and Luka career is mirroring each other. And right now, Luka is on the edge of having an opportunity to get to a championship after tank, after not making the playoffs and getting a pick, which was
what the biggest thing that Dallas added was that boy Khalil Ware that we should have traded for. I don't know why we didn't do that. Lively. That was one of their biggest. That's one of their biggest acquisitions. That boy should have really, in my opinion, I thought he was gonna make all NBA defensive team. To be honest, man, he was balling.
But that's what I'm saying. As for Miriam, now we got a chance to get Sarr, who is our Lively now.
That's it.
Do you not understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You pay attention to Luka and Trey mirroring each other. Eastern Conference Final, tanking, getting a chance. See that we can't see the future. We didn't know devil's advocate was the best thing that ever happened to us. You see what I'm saying?
I just wanted, just to play devil's advocate a bit. They had Lively at the beginning of the season. It was the trades that I think they went like what 29 or something like that after the fact.
Yeah.
So it was Jay and Gafford.
They had to tweak it a little bit. They had to tweak it.
I'm saying, I mean, that's when they really like went on the quote unquote run, had the better season record and all that type of stuff.
But they drafted, did they not draft
Washington? PJ Washington gave them somebody who could score from the fourth.
Who would they draft pick?
The draft pick? The draft was Lively. What I'm saying, it was Lively. I mean, technically, it was Thunder's pick or whatever, but you know how stuff go. But it was Lively. But like I said, though, he was there from the beginning of the season. But the actual change of
did we have an opportunity to get Lively?
No, but I'm saying when we picked at the beginning of our season. So that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is that now when we do this, and then we gonna make that move with DJ or whoever we gonna make that move to go get that PJ Washington that's supposed to be added to the team, and go get that who's that? Who's the other guy?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Kool-Aid. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because people like Damon been trying to point this out from the jump, and I have too as well. The difference between the Hawks ownership and the Mavericks ownership is that Mark Cuban gonna do stuff, bro. He gonna try. He been trying crap since they drafted Luka. It don't work. He moving on out, bro, and do something else. It ain't no run it back, all this bull, bro. I don't believe in us. We might make the draft pick, but what we start the season with, we ain't making no necessary tweaks at the deadline. We gonna stay as is and think it's gonna work or whatever. You know what I'm saying or whatever. So it just.
So
that's the biggest question. Like, do y'all think make trades and moves and stuff? Like, are we just gonna run it back and just add Alex Sarr to the lineup?
DJ is really gonna bring that one individual to go with Sarr, Trey, and whoever at 2 or whatever. He gonna actually really bring that trade. Gonna actually bring what we need to make a run this year.
Kool-Aid, what I'm saying is, you think they're actually gonna make that trade?
Yeah, they're gonna make that trade. See what I'm saying? The trade have been already in their face, mid trade, and they know that Trey and JJ is not gonna be here. One of them is not gonna be here. So I just heard that Trey have started to go and talk to them. You notice Trey ain't did his podcast. He ain't saying nothing. So he already went in there. I just heard that he have just now finna get ready to go in there and talk to the managers and stuff now about his decision about what's going on. So he just now starting to have that conversation. That's what I heard in the news. Okay, so he just now starting to have that conversation.
Well, let me say this one thing, Kool-Aid, and I think that it goes to what Darian is saying, and it goes to being able to decipher the hidden codes and the hidden messages given out by our front office. A few days ago, our front office said they don't think that the backcourt was the defensive problem with the Hawks.
Yeah.
That's code for our problem is not the backcourt.
Yep.
We ain't doing that.
That's a bat signal saying we might just run it back with Sarr.
Well, it's a bat signal saying they may keep the same backcourt.
Yeah.
So backcourt, say they run the same backcourt. Like I said, if DJ come back at 200 pounds, I'm interested now. If he come back at 200 pounds, right?
Yo, how much does he weigh now?
If he comes
80-ish, maybe
catch and shoot and be willing to play that too.
If he come back at 200 pounds, you got JJ. You got JJ another year experience. You got Sarr, that small forward spot. Who you got there? Listen. Hunter not it. He not it, bro.
Well, that's who
I'm keeping Hunter. Regardless of the popular, I'm keeping Hunter.
We need a small forward right there. Who y'all got? What can we do?
Y'all just said they ain't gonna do.
I believe. I think Dre needs somebody to just believe in him.
They're not gonna do nothing. So if they're not gonna do nothing but make the pick, then we're gonna go with our team that we got.
So I'm asking you, who we gonna run to that small forward position?
You gonna end up running hard.
Dre has pretty much told everyone.
You gonna run? Okay, Hunter can pay. He gonna be running at that spot. If we don't make no changes, and we go back and we just do DJ, we ain't gonna draft nobody. We ain't gonna trade nobody. Team gonna run back the way it is. And I hope that DJ do well is to get better at catch and shoot and be ready to play that role as a 2 guard, as a catch and shoot guard.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all. It's kind of off topic.
Play defense.
Hey, bro, this new NBA, bro, these niggas lame. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm just watching like Luka on like Mike Conley now, because in the first half they tried to hide him on Daniels, and Daniels was draining threes. They tried to put him on Kyle Anderson. He way off of him, and Kyle Anderson scoring. So now he on Mike Conley. It's like, yeah, Luka and Kyrie both are like basically guarding nobody, bro. Like, and to me that's lame, bro. Like that's so lame. Like you a quote unquote, like, bro, don't talk to me about you scoring when you a lame nigga, bro. You won't play no defense on the other person.
And you do all that running around defending, and they ain't gonna let you shoot the ball.
like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. It just I don't get how people can even stand on anything, bro, when you ain't doing crap on the other end. Like, and then
majority of the NBA at guard position right now. That's the majority.
See, that's the thing, Mike. Like I made that post a couple weeks ago. This soft ass NBA don't make our fans soft.
They really have, bro. I'm like, what happened to fans? Like what is going on, y'all? Like, why are we accepting this stuff? Like,
yo, what's good? What's good? Patrick was popping, my guy.
Yo, what up, Patrick?
Hey, Foot, check your phone, Foot.
Say it again.
Hey,
check your phone.
Hey, Mike.
Anyway, that's just me.
Mike, you must have, man. You played basketball with some real short dudes before, man. You must know this from personal experience, man. Because you speaking from the heart, man. You speaking like, man, I'm sick.
Mike, listen, RJ. I met Mike in person. He legit 6'4", dog. Like,
okay.
I mean, it just playing basketball. Footnote too. I mean, going out there coaching with him, bro. It's just like, bro, I just know, like, bro, you put somebody smaller on me, bro, and then they ain't got no weight either. Like, nigga, you trying me, and I'm not finna bail you out. I'm going to the front of the rim all day long. Hey, bro, I'm not even dribbling with you too much. I'm gonna catch the hole and just turn and shoot it, knock down right over the top of you. And then guess what? Even if I miss it, I'm gonna get the rebound because you too little, you too short.
It's just basketball, fellas. That's why I keep saying it. It's basic. It's that basic. That's why the Hawks be pissed me off with the dumb shit.
It matters, bro. And I've been in the opposite position too, bro. Like when I played in leagues and stuff like that, having to guard guys who my height and then taller, but then be big as crap, bro. Like really with size, I'm like, bro, I'm skinny, bro. Like it is what it is. But like we're actually wait on them, bro. Like that jump matters, dog. I'm not finna sit here and act like it don't matter, bro. Like that jump matters.
Nigga, hell yeah, that shit matters. That's why I be praying and hoping every day my son say his leg hurt. I be like, yes.
You don't shop. Hey, you don't shop.
And said the man got his son on some kind of Braveheart torture machine, huh? But you got
bro, I gotta hold on to the thing, just hanging all tight.
You gotta do the Michael Jordan with the chin up bar.
Hey, let me tell you, man, it's two things I hate. Tall people and people who could sing. Cause like you either born with that or you don't got. That's it. You have to be born with that. It ain't nothing you can do about
it. That's funny, boy.
Hey, you stop, man. Let me tell you, bro. Let me just listen.
And then another thing too, though, bro. We all been in high school before, right? You been in school before, and you know a nigga suck. But in 9th grade or so, just because he's 6'5" in 9th grade, bro, he automatically on the team. He sucked, but about time he graduate, he decent, and he got a scholarship. You feel me? To like, it might be D2 or this and that, though. But bro, you see it, height matters, bro. See a 6'6" 9th grader walking down the hall, coach like, come here, I'll work with you.
If you under 6 feet, you better be fired.
Hey, but y'all act like it hadn't been a basketball scheme for defense that you put your worst defender on the guy that's out there doing the corner 3 shot, and you tell him to face guard that guy, and then you have somebody else pick up that guy when he comes inside.
Well, see, Mary, what you're talking about is effort.
You know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? Yeah, do y'all ever notice when we play the Celtics? Guess who Jason Tatum guards?
Trae Young.
No, Clint Capella.
Oh yeah,
he guards.
And we don't take advantage of that,
bro. Hey, that's why if you notice when we played him, that's why he played so many minutes in the first half against us. The last game, he played the whole first quarter.
I ain't never seen that. I ain't pay attention to that. That would piss me off. Because this is another thing, too, I had to go back and forth with Matt about. Matt was like, because I was saying about Rudy in the Nuggets series. I'm like, bro, give Rudy the ball front of the rim every single time. If he dare, give it to him. He like, well, you think that he can score this? And I'm like, no, bro. I don't care who the big is. It could be Clint. If he runs to the front of the rim, get position, give him the ball. Because number one, that's fundamentally sound, but he will score. Even if he miss it, he'll get the rebound or he'll get fouled or something like that, especially when it's a mismatch. I'm mainly talking about when it's mismatches. And like you talking about Jason Tatum being on Clint, man, if I'm the point guard, I'm Clint front of the rim every time. Off a pick, you dive, sprint the floor, get position, and I'm hitting you every single time. Because I say front of the rim because automatically you putting your defender under the rim. So they can't jump. If they jump, they hitting the net and the rim and stuff if they not making sure they do their work early to make sure you don't get that deep. You feel me?
Right. Perfect point. They did that a couple of times. Not necessarily in the front, but they fed them. Because, Jason Tatum like, and Clint boarded him. I'm like, why y'all don't go back to that?
Stay to it. Because then on top of that, even if he's missing, he'll get the rebound or they will foul. So therefore, you'll get their team into penalty earlier. And that will work for Trae, who likes to drive. Now they can't defend you the same because any type of aggressive bump or anything sending you to the line. It ain't no ball out of bounds. It's free throws for you. So it'll just be wise for you to play that way to get. And I called it out in the last game, Nuggets, and I was like, they need to do the. They came in the second half, did that. Fourth quarter, they got the Nuggets in the penalty like halfway through the fourth quarter. It was like 7 to 8 minutes left, and the Nuggets was in the penalty. I'm like, bro, it's definitely a wrap. Because the Nuggets can't play defense now like they would want to or need to because it's going to be foul.
This is just basketball we talking about because a lot of times we see the Hawks. Dude be in the penalty with 8 minutes left in the quarter, and they shooting threes.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
That drives me crazy.
That irks my nerves.
They have Jason Tatum with 3 fouls in the third quarter. Won't drive at him. Won't try to
exactly, man.
Say he finished with 3 fouls, huh? There.
That's why when people keep talking about this look, all this bull. Hey, John, it's the eye test. It's basketball. It might broke that shit down perfectly. We don't do what the basic stuff that he said. That's why I keep saying, man, it's just basketball.
That's right. So what you're saying is
hey, I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man. Foot running the show, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all, bro.
All right, All right.
I'm tired, dog.
I feel you. Take it easy. I'm up because of the Minnesota game. Like, everybody trying to cat these, but Dallas winning. I kind of turned my head, but I think Dallas okay.
It's like a 1 or 2 point. It ain't that. It's still tight.
But man, I will give you and Mike credit on that, man. Y'all absolutely right, man. Nothing drives me crazy when the Hawks be up by 3 or 4 points, and then we go back to just the shooting threes, and we missing all these threes, and it's just like, bro, go to the basket. Go to the basket. Take advantage of the mismatch. But we stay shooting threes.
Draymond said there's a whole lot of basketball players in the NBA that don't know how to play basketball.
Oh, Darian, he ain't got to tell me that, but yeah, no, I believe.
I already know that.
Because bro, watching the jump, it's like, bro, these niggas dumb. Like you can tell they never really had to fully like I guess, think the game and actually learn the game because they've been so athletically inclined. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
where it's like you don't have to.
I think a bigger problem
like
is
AAU basketball or what?
It came along during the modern NBA, during this modern NBA movement, because you'll see it. It'll be a fast, like last night. It was a fast break. Instead of going all the way to the hoop, Halliburton stopped at the 3-point line and shoot a 3-point shot.
Yeah, I said you big dummy.
Yeah, that was stupid.
But man, you know what
on it. But
you know what
that's the mindset, because they believe this modern NBA stuff where you got to take more threes than twos.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they miss out on the fact that you can get jokers in foul trouble. You can get 2 points. You can get a whole lot of stuff by going for the easy layup.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what drives me crazy about that? Like, we watch the playoffs. All of us watch basketball, right? We watch the playoffs. Yo, I see more mid-range jump shots taken in the playoffs than anything.
Because Darian, I'm telling you, bro, when this junk get real, dog, it goes back to basketball.
Yeah.
It goes back to basketball. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When they get to winning moments, and bro, everybody experienced it. I mean, this the NBA, but bro, you experience it, bro. Play 21 and you got point, or play in the actual pickup game and you go on to 12 and it get the dog on 10 or it's 11 and you got and it's straight up. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
bro, you don't have to.
You always take the easy basket, bro. Always take the easy basket.
I mean, if it's there, take the easy basketball. What I'm saying, when it get like that, it ain't gonna be nothing easy, folks. Up on you, they fouling you. You better call your foul, because then in the street or whatever ain't no ref. So if you don't call
right,
going the other way, and then Debo on you the other way. So you better call your foul. But everything tightens up, everything gets more aggressive. That's just basketball. That's what happens. And playoff time, championship basketball, the whole game is like that. It's gonna be a lot of aggressiveness. It's gonna be pushing. It's gonna be shoving. It's gonna be a lot of physical play. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it gets. That's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
another thing I'm going to say, Mike.
All the game a little bit too, man. He let them play more in the playoffs. He don't call the game all that loosey goosey stuff, and that they let them play a little bit more.
Oh yeah, they do. But one thing that's messed up basketball as a whole, fake ass AAU. Don't nobody play AAU sanctioned basketball no more. Everything is called AAU. Everybody got a damn tournament. Everybody got a team.
Yeah, everything travel basketball.
It's a money maker now. Yeah. It's I don't know how many tournaments going on every freaking weekend. They rent out these schools and buildings. And that
and man, I'm gonna put this out there, man. I think a lot of times, man, this is me personally, man. A lot of these players, man, they too close to each other, man. Because
RJ, I was gonna get into that next.
Hey, listen, man, all these dudes. Hey, let me tell you something about Ant. So when I watch Ant play, you notice Ant ain't got a lot of friends on that court. You know why? He went in no AU circuit.
No, he was.
I don't think he. I don't think.
Yes, he was. I seen him. Yeah.
He was. Okay, so that's movie. I didn't know.
Atlanta Express.
But man, I'm gonna tell you, man, these dudes are too close, man. Nobody's hungry out there. It's crazy, man. It's crazy,
bro. Like RJ, like literally for me. When I was coming up and hooping, like my quote unquote, like I guess you'll call neighborhood OGs, like the cats that was still they back around the neighborhood. Because I knew one dude who played for Georgia Tech back in the day or whatever, and I forget his name though, man. I forget his name because some of y'all might know him. He older dude. He was older than me. He played for Georgia Tech back then, but he'll just be hanging around in the hood though. You know how it be. You got hoopers sometimes that's older. They messed up. They ain't keep going. But like, bro, like he used to always tell you, like, bro, you got no friends on the court. No friends, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how like when they used to hoop coming up, basically like his era would be more so like 80s, like high school era, early 90s and stuff like that. He was like, bro, he used to say that jump on the court. He was like, I dunk on somebody's head and be like, no friends. You know what I'm saying? Push them off, stuff like that.
Hey,
like,
and you know
that's the LeBron effect.
And listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. When Luka came into the Hawks Stadium and that Joker dropped 50. Why our players over there shaking his hand, bro? You just let this man come in here and drop 50 on your head.
It's soft, bro. It's soft.
That is crazy to me.
They over there dapping him up. Ain't nowhere in the world.
Crazy.
Hey, say that's like Jeff Teague though. I did like Jeff Teague's explanation. He said I forgot about that jump. Why he pushed LeBron? I like there you go. I don't like to condone stuff like that, but still though, thank you for showing that it bothered you, bro. Like, God damn, like fuck this nigga.
Now let me tell you something, man. If I'm playing ball and a dude drop 50 on me, bro, I'm not shaking your hand after no game.
I mean, I put it like this, man. I might dap you up after the game because it's just good sportsman. But during the game, bro,
out like
number one, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not letting you score 50, dog. If you my assignment, you're not scoring 50. I know that sounds crazy. Number one, if I'm guarding Luka as is and who I am, yes, he's dropping 50 because I'm nobody. Right. You feel me? But what I'm saying is that the mentality would be is that like, and I've done this before, and I've told like in my situation to a team, I'm like, look, bro, I'll sleep like, bro, like y'all got offense. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doing crap no more. Like, bro, I'm locking this down. You feel me? And I've switched on the people before. I'm like, since you don't want to do it, I'll do it what it takes to lock this nigga down because he hooping and you think that you still need to score. Me, I'll be cool with it. You feel me? Like, all right, cool. Y'all can score, but I'm going to lock bro down. And I put ego completely aside. And guess what I'm doing? Nigga, I'm by him all the time, bro. It ain't no time. Like, if the ball being taken out, I'm there. Even when it's timeouts, bro, I'm so extreme. I don't even go to my huddle. I still be on the court waiting for you to come in because there ain't nothing for you to tell me. Because like I said, I ain't doing crap with offense. All I'm doing is locking bro up, and he ain't finna score no more. Why? Because I ain't finna even let him get the ball. Right. Like, for him to get the ball, he gonna eventually have to push off on me to get the ball. And what's that? That's an offensive foul. Like, I'm frustrating you the rest of the game. But the problem is that ego is a part of a lot of stuff. And a lot of defenders and players don't want to take their ego out of it to do what they need to do to stop somebody from scoring. Because some guys are really that fire, that great, that you can't let them get the ball. And it takes, you have to have an ego list. Like, you cannot have an ego to play defense on somebody before they even touch the ball. You feel me?
Yeah,
like, you have to put your pride to yourself.
I want to mention something real quick. Y'all see Mike Conley?
Yeah, I'm watching him now.
Hey, man, this is what I be talking about. Everybody be talking about all these damn superstars, fake superstars, or all-star, whatever. At the end of the day, build a damn team that fit.
That ain't no foul.
You see what I'm saying? Because they were kicking. Mike Conley been kicked out of the league for so long. You see how well he fit with them guys, man? That's what people don't understand, man.
He got kicked out of the league?
I'm just saying, what way folks acting like he trash and all this, like he's out the league or whatever, right? But my whole point is he's the perfect guy for that team right now, today. And that's what it's about. It's about fit. How well do you fit? I don't give a damn. Or Trey playing no all-star, or DJ ain't playing no. Who cares? Bill, then this is why I be going at folks when, you gonna trade Trey? Man, I don't give a damn about any player. I'll trade JJ if it'll make the team better, right? My whole point is get guys that fit well together, that play well together. And that's it.
But see, Foot, the thing that you're talking about, that requires the front office to actually have a plan.
Oh, absolutely.
The front office, I don't even think has a plan on what they doing. They just like, hey man, we just gonna get a bunch of pieces and mix it together, and we gonna pray that it work. The front office don't have a plan.
The plan is Hawks DNA.
What's that? What exactly is Hawks DNA?
I'm still waiting on Landry to explain it because he won't do it.
I mean, he claimed that is supposed to be what? Versatile two-way guys who like it was a bunch of stuff, bro. That and I told Matt when he said it, I like nigga sound like Trey ain't Hawks DNA. Exactly. I mean, I hate to say it, but like, bro, all the stuff he named, I'm like, hold on now. Like, they ain't even not top guy, but whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he claimed. But at the same time, I can see it in all our draft picks from last season, though.
That's a good point.
See it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see something. This is why, dude, let these young guys play. I think we got a solid group of young guys. Then I rarely say shit like this, right? Especially even with other teams. But I think we got whoever, Landry, I get if it's Landry, whoever, I think that's a solid. We picked up some solid guys last couple of years.
Yeah, I give them credit.
No, don't need to be traded.
Yeah. Hey man, hey Foot, I will give you that, man, because Buffkin, Muhammad Gay, Seth Lundy looks good.
I like all
you know.
Hold on. Even Trent Barnes, even though y'all think he trash.
Norris highlights, man. I'm telling you, that boy bad, man.
Man, hey Kool-Aid, I'm still trying to solidify his height. I gotta find out what his actual height is before
I looked at one height with his college, it say 6'10", and I pull it up, he's saying 6'7", something crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's too big of a difference, Kool-Aid.
That's crazy.
That I don't know, bro. Like, what's his real height?
When I did see him stand by Mo, man, they were close to Mo height.
I mean, it's inches. You know what I'm saying? So.
He was close to Mo height because he can't be 6'7", man. He got to be somewhere between 6'8" or 6'9". He cannot drop from 6'10" when they got him lifted in college at 6'10".
Yeah, hey, man, they said Bronny James was 6'4", and he's 6'1".
Yeah, people in they lie Kool-Aid, like
yeah, they do that. They lie like crazy though.
Hey, listen, the only measurements I follow is the ones at the combine, man, because those measurements are accurate. Those are the only measurements I follow is at the combine. Because I don't know, man, I don't know how tall folks is. To be honest, I'm gonna tell you, if you ever been to a Hawks game and seen Jalen Johnson, bro, he every bit of 6'9", 6'10", but I think he listed as like 6'8". Hey, that's a big dude.
Yeah, they got him listed as 6'8". I go to some of those practices. I'm telling you, look, guys.
It's possible that he's grown since being in the league, though. It's possible.
I have been to those beginning of the year practice, and I see them guys on the floor, man. I can tell the ones. I'm telling you, Miles Norris look every bit like 6'10" on the floor, man. I'm telling you, when I was at those practices last year, they had all those guys up. Every last one of them was up. They were running those, and he looked every bit 6'10" on the floor, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna say this real quick. It might be kind of random or whatever, but I think Anthony Edwards and even Trey, they need to pay attention though. But like Kyrie, when Kyrie get the ball, bro, he's going fast, man, and that's I don't know, like that's just respect to him because I see like Ant doing the same thing again a little bit. He get the ball, he kind of slick hold that hole and be looking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of like he get it and just go and make his moves, attack, and then once the defense do everything, he moved the ball and stuff like that though. But Kyrie been balling, bro, because that was doing. He ain't even letting these folk play D, bro. Like he get that thing, Kyrie gone. Like he making his moves and gone. He's not allowing folk play.
One thing about when a point guard plays, when a point guard plays like that, that keeps the bigger guys from getting on you. Because if you use your speed to get around them, man, that keeps those bigger guys from getting up on you, and it keeps you from being double teamed as well.
That's what kills me with Trey. Trey will hold the ball and wait for a damn double team.
He will do that, man. He will. Hey, Derek, I tell you the funny thing about Trey with that, man. Listen, man, I'm no coach or nothing, but I see the double team come out like Trey, pass the ball, and man, he had two dudes on before you realize, man, still holding the ball.
Hey, let me ask you this. So y'all know me. I don't think Leonard's gonna do anything. I think we're gonna end up running it back and just add Sarr to the team. Maybe get rid of Capella. So we had a lineup of Sarr, OO, JJ, DJ, and Trey. What y'all think? If we just add Sarr back?
No, I don't want to run it back.
Well, I say, you by every
Landry, I think it's more so Tony, but either one.
Hey, but here's my thing. By every metric, Trey and DeJounte just don't work. I mean, those two.
What about them don't work, though? Specifically, though, what about them don't work?
I think the thing with them is, for one, it's the defense. I think DeJounte Murray plays better defense when he's playing point guard because he's going up against smaller guys. His defense kind of goes down a little bit when he's at the two because he's guarding guys that are bigger, stronger. And I think he would play better. DeJounte Murray would definitely be better defensively if he was playing point guard. And I think it hurts them both when they're both out on the floor at the same time because then it's like, I'll blow past Trey, I'll blow past DeJounte, and hopefully our 4 and 5 can stop him. And I think that's the biggest issue. But the other thing is, too, DeJounte is not a true shooting guard because it's like, if you set DeJounte up for a three, a wide open three, man, you know, it's probably maybe 50-50 if he hit it or not, because he really don't like the three ball. His shot is the mid-range. That's his shot. That's his game. We all know that. So when you set DeJounte up at the three, that's kind of out of his element. You know, that's just not his game, unfortunately. Now I think he shot the three ball a little bit better last year, but we need a true shooting guard. Somebody that can hit that corner, you hit him wide open, and he gonna knock that thing down at least. You know, we at least need to add. What's the average 3-point shot in the NBA? Like what? Isn't it like 35% or something, 33%? What's the average? You know,
about 30. A good shooter got to be about 34, 35.
34, 35 from three. So I think that's what the Hawks need at the two guard, man. I think they just need somebody that can knock down open shots. And like you say, man, if they can play defense, hey, man, that'd be a blessing too.
I just need somebody who got a high basketball IQ.
Too small. I mean, his thing is too small on there with having him in trade, and he have a problem with those picks, man, going through those picks because he being so small. He gonna always try to go under and get caught a lot of times. And sometimes he gonna leave a man wide open on the three. But
I tell you what the Hawks need more of, though, man. And let me ask y'all if y'all agree on this, man. More guys that can actually attack the basket, though. Like really get downhill and attack the basket.
You been hearing me talk about going.
That's why I was gonna say that's what we need. That's what I feel like we need at the two, not just somebody who can quote unquote catch and shoot, but like you need somebody who can actually get to the bucket and actually finish on top of defenses. Somebody who can ideally maybe need to get into that 15-foot range or whatever, body somebody, hit them with a mid-range or whatever, force a double, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that because they too much or something like that or whatnot. But that's what I feel like that would be.
You know who that sound like, Mike?
What's that? Who?
Dominique Wilkins. He going on top of their head.
I mean, Dominique Wilkins would be great. I mean, Joe not finish on top of nobody's heads, but Joe would be perfect.
Joe
was a big two guard. He was like 6'6".
Hey, you was
skinny. He was big and he was body folk.
Hey, listen.
We say all that, but we got JJ.
But JJ can't play the two though.
JJ can't get you no bucket at the win.
JJ can't play the two, and he not there yet, Marion, to where in the half court, like you know what I'm saying, like he not there yet. Maybe he can get there, but he's not there yet. Huh?
Dominique played the two? I thought he was a forward.
Dominique, I thought he played the three though.
That's what I was talking about.
He played small forward. He played the three.
So when y'all was talking about what Dominique doing, I was just finna say, and then you said we were talking about a two. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a two that can get on top of type of head. Now, I don't know if y'all, this was another part. I don't know if y'all how y'all feel about this other little proposal trade that I heard. And it came back to the Pelicans again. And it was DJ and Clint to get BI, a second round pick, if not a first round pick, I'm not sure about that pick. And then they want to throw in Dyson Daniels. What y'all think about that?
Who in Dyson?
Dyson Daniels.
You know anything about Dyson Daniels? He's one of the draft picks.
You said the pick.
Dyson Daniels. We're talking about somebody who can go at the basket and slam like they're gonna attack the basket. He have that ability.
Dyson Daniels like mainly a defender.
Dyson Daniels like that?
Yeah, go look at some of the highlights.
But he hadn't done anything.
I thought Dyson Daniels was known for his defense.
He got as much playing time, but they were showing him playing against us, and he stuck AJ sweet, boy. Man, he put a stick on AJ in that highlight, man. It was nasty, bro. And Daniels put up some points on us in that game. So they don't have room to let him play because of the other guy that they have that they want to keep. So sometimes they get guys like that and they be hidden and they be snuffed a little bit, man. So I just would want. He about like 6. I think he like 6'7", 6'7", something like that.
Kool-Aid, he's a good defender.
You know how many no-name players have looked good against us? It seems like every time we play that, come out of nowhere and have this career game against us.
But I'm just saying that he's just a throw in to get BI. He just a throw in so to get BI
He's pretty much what's the dude that used to play for
Dyson to throw in. The main person is BI.
Dyson Daniels is pretty much he's pretty much Roberson.
Yeah, but he just a throw in on the pick. That's what I'm saying. Add him to the bench, he'll be better than having Trent Forrest.
He definitely would be better than Trent Forrest. I
get on my boy Trent, man. I told y'all.
Hey man,
hey man, but he didn't even know he was on the team until somebody brought his name up, man.
Say Trent's solid, man, but he was getting in my way of my boy Vic, man. So that's why I had to turn against Trent, bro. I was like, all right, it's obviously between you and Vic, bro. I gotta go with Vic.
You know,
hey
Vic,
man, listen, man. Hey, I like the development of Vic Krejci, man. Dude has really come a long way, man. He has really come a long way. And you know, Kool-Aid, I know a lot of people are laughing at you when they were saying, you know, put Vic at the 2. I'm gonna be honest, man. I wouldn't be mad at it, man. You talk about a guy that's 6'8" at the 2,
and he is a guard. He
is a guard. That's what is a guard.
Point guard.
Bro, I wouldn't be mad at it, man. I really wouldn't be mad at it, man. I think Vic.
You think about this when you trying to go beat a team that you need to beat. Him at 6'8" can guard Tatum straight up.
If he was aggressive, I go with it. But I would hate to see a whole lot of 36 minutes 3 points coming out of our 2 guards.
He ain't gonna play 36 minutes. He ain't gonna play 36 minutes.
Hey, I was looking at it the other day. It was 36 minutes, and I think it was 4 points. I was mad.
No, what else he did though, man? See, that's the key about Vic though, man. It's stuff that ain't gonna show up on the stat sheet, man.
I'll tell you this, but you know what you're gonna get from Vic?
We need to be aggressive.
But Marion, what you're gonna get from Vic though, man, like Mike was saying, a lot of his numbers are not gonna show up on the stat sheet. You're not gonna see him taking charges. That's not going to show up on the stat sheet. You're not going to see him playing that defense, shutting that dude down just because he's taller than the other guy. You know what I'm saying?
The main thing is that hockey assists, our hockey assists. They call them that for a reason because the NBA don't acknowledge the crap. But like, you know what I'm saying? He would probably have a greater number of assists too, you know, in a sense like that, if stuff like that was counted. And I think it's good to have that because I pointed out plenty of times or whatever. Like for our problem that I see a lot of times, I mean, JJ helps with it too, though. But like once DJ or Trey do pass the ball, the shot going in the air, bro. It ain't nothing else happening to it. So after Trey do all his dribbling, DJ do all his dribbling, we usually one pass and ball going up.
Yep.
All is something.
Let it fly.
Oh, I agree.
It's like one guy, please be on the floor that is not like an automatic and you feel like you have to throw that hole up because the ball came to you. Like swing it, please. Like make another pass.
That's DeAndre Hunter, though. DeAndre ain't gonna pass nobody.
DeAndre not bogey a lot like that too, though. But like these boys, they get that thing, they throwing it up.
Yeah, one thing Vic is gonna do is Vic's gonna touch the paint.
You know the most beautiful play. You know the most beautiful play I've seen is when Trey throw the ball to JJ, then he throw the alley oop to Double O.
That is
one of the most beautiful plays I've seen. That hockey, what you talking about? That hockey pass when Trey throw the ball to JJ, and then he set Double O on the alley oop.
So you know how I be though, Kool-Aid. You know I'm like, you know, Trey meant for JJ to shoot that hoe. That be JJ playmaking.
He give it to him in that spot. He don't get it. You know he's setting it up. When he give it to him in that spot, he's setting him up to do exactly just that.
Yeah,
now you can tell when he's giving it to him to shoot it. If he's sitting over in the corner, he kicking out to him, and he's sitting there, and he's standing there, and he seeing nobody around JJ. He's sitting it out to him.
But I like that. But Kool-Aid, you right though. I like that a lot. And I used to try to point it out before we got rid of JC. It was the tandem of JC and JJ or JC and Double O. Any tandem of the two in the front court, you saw more interior passing. You just saw it. It's when they're paired with Clint that it don't happen. Now, that's not necessarily knocking Clint per se or something like that, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to see a little bit more ball movement in that interior or whatever, like, that happens with, you know, the combination of, well, now.
So with the lineup of Sarr, and JJ really be that bad?
I don't think anybody you have a lot of passing in there, man. Sarr can pass, JJ can pass. So when Trey kick it out to one of them, you're going to get a lot of hockey passing, man. Period.
And listen, man, you know, as y'all know, man, Crazy played up there in the Euro League, man. Their guards are known from sharing the basketball. They rather, set guys up for a good shot before they take a shot of their own. That's just, that's just how they play up there, So having him on the floor, man, I think theoretically it could open it up for more open shots.
And see, the thing is, man, Vic is like lettuce, man. It's like more layers to him than you really know, bro. You understand? You take that one piece off and just keep going. It's more layers to it. He ain't even peeled all the way back yet, man. He got more to Vic than you see, bro.
Hey, drop the link.
Somebody, man, y'all gonna be like, wow.
Larry been here. I don't drop the link. I don't know how many times since Larry been in here.
Hey, let me say this, man. I like this game, man. I really do. I think dude could really be a good piece.
Vic made me a believer when we played Chicago. I think it was the second time. When he locked up the Sonimo or whatever dude's name is.
Hey, yo.
And he hit those 6 3-pointers. I think that showed us exactly what kind of player he can be.
I agree with y'all. He has to be. I agree though. He has to be more aggressive because unfortunately that's what a lot of people look at. That's what they're gonna see. So he has to show that he has the ability to score. But I've always argued that he would show more if he get consistent, like actual minutes. A player like Vic getting a 1 minute in garbage time every like 15 games. But he ain't gonna show you crap, bro, because he's not gonna go out there in 1 minute and a half and jack up 3 shots or 5 shots. He might get a rebound and he'll probably make a few passes, and all few of them probably won't lead to an assist, depending on kind of like who he playing with, stuff like that. He just gonna go, and it ain't nothing gonna show in that. It's just not unless you really, really keying in to pay attention to like fundamental stuff. So like, okay, he in the right position. Okay, that was the correct ball movement. Whoop the whoop. But like, bro, like he not gonna show it. Yeah, he's just not gonna show. It's just like in College Park when he actually play, like you'll see what he bring. Like, okay, he ain't finna be sitting there getting you 25 plus and going for 20 every night. But when he got consistent playing time, you see what he brings to the table. That's all.
Not only that, you gotta remember he's playing out of position too. Vic's a point guard.
Oh, hey, what's up, Larry?
That too.
Yeah.
How you doing,
man? Once he play enough and create that chemistry, it's gonna be a whole lot different. When he get on that floor and create the chemistry with the players he gonna play consistently with, it's gonna be a whole lot different. Then you're gonna see that package unfold. That's why I don't.
Is that echoing?
No, no.
Okay.
You good?
What's up, Larry?
What's up, Larry? Who won, man? Praise do it today, man. That's what I asked that question.
9-2 complete game by Max Fried. Throwing absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Max Fried.
Yo, Max Fried's been on a mission. Good God.
Hernandez didn't touch the field today, did he?
Oh, hell no.
Hey, but say one more thing about Vic, though. One more thing about the homie Vic. Hey, y'all know he's still in Atlanta, right? You know what I'm saying? He ain't dipped out or nothing like that. You know, he's still here. He doing certain stuff and everything like that. That ain't no shots at nobody on the team. I'm just saying, you know.
Hey man, that's a little bit of shade, Mike. That's a little bit of shade.
Not, go ahead. It's not because technically he's not under contract or anything like that with us, is he?
No.
I feel like that might be some foreshadowing that like the team, he's committed to the team and the team is committed to him, and it's some type of understanding. You feel me? Like, because other than that, I'm like, why are you here?
He's still really
I think about him not getting signed on that 2-way to go into the playoff showed me that Landry is planning to create a contract for this guy.
I hope so.
That's what it showed to me. That's why he didn't want to mess him up and bring him into that play-in. That's why he didn't.
Man, listen, Landry got the mind of a tick. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Landry don't know what the hell he doing. I wouldn't be surprised. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, boy. I wouldn't be surprised if Landry get up there. Man, we're taking Bronny James, number 1 overall pick. Well, the goal is to get LeBron James. Boy.
Hold on for a second. Hey, chat. You know, coming up on that time, we're gonna end it, but we're gonna be in the back room. So go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to come join us back there, I'm gonna drop the link again. Here's the link. But hey, appreciate y'all coming in and watching. You know, so we're gonna be back there in the back room. Ain't nobody going to the garage. Oh no, ain't nobody going to the garage.
I say if you dropped it didn't show though, Foot, but it's still on there for when you put it for Larry. I said it's still in the chat for when you dropped it for Larry, but if you
I just did it again, you know.
It didn't show. But I'm saying it didn't show though, bro. I'll just let you know. If you did do it again for some reason, it ain't pop up.
We're finna jump in this back room. Come join us.
Yeah, finish watching this game, man.